Alright, what's going on, guys? Ryan here. Today's video is going to be just a little bit different. We are getting ready to go to the gym to train some chest and triceps, but instead of showing a lot of tips for certain body parts, I'm just going to bring you along for the ride for my whole chest and tricep workout. But I'm going to give you more my thought process behind the reasoning behind each exercise, the order, and the rep range, and this and that. So it's going to be a little bit different. You guys make sure to let me know what you think, and we'll catch you in the gym. Alright, welcome to today's video, guys. It's going to be a commentary, just quickly talking about my thought process behind today's training and chest training in particular. So what I usually like to start out with a lot of my chest training, or even a lot of my body parts in general, is by a compound movement where my rep ranges are a little lower, and in this case incline barbell press. I like to keep start with 3 to 4 sets, anywhere from 6 to 15 reps. It gives me a big window, but what that's going to allow to do is force more blood flow and really make sure the joints around those major muscle groups are really warmed up and ready to go. Get a lot of blood flow in those muscle groups. And a big thing is the time under tension is going to be the big focus of today's video, and I'll explain why. So you always want to work through the full range of motion, like you guys hear me talk about quite often, but there's also finding the happy medium between working the full range of motion but also keeping the tension on that muscle group, in today's case the chest, through that entire set. So through the negative portion and through the positive portion, the eccentric and concentric motion throughout the entire set, there needs to be continuous tension. So by doing so, that's just going to help maximize blood flow, maximize stressed muscle fibers, and hopefully what we're trying to get out of that is more muscle growth. After that, moved on to just some hammer strength chest press, and this one's actually kind of designed to be a decline chest press, but I scoot the seat down so I can get more of a parallel to the floor. And this is really good because any hammer strength, I love hammer strength chest machines, because what they do is they are going to allow for your any of these machines that are going to allow for your hands to become closer together at the top of the movement is really going to take the stress out of your shoulders and help put that on the chest. But you obviously need to keep the intent there, keep the tension there at all times as well. But even though we're allowing our hands to come closer together, the machine's designed for that purpose. Our thought process should be bringing those elbows together. That's going to help maximize the contraction. That's going to help maximize the stress on our chest. And one of my biggest points for today is the dumbbell chest fly. Time under tension, as you guys can see here. High volume with these, you can even go up to 20 reps. But with the time under tension aspect to the flies, you guys aren't seeing me come all the way up like you see a lot of people. I'm actually, you'll get a back angle to where you see my elbows are dropped pretty far at the bottom of the movement. So with my elbows dropped far and coming up, trying to still bring my elbows together, but what this is going to allow to do to create even more stress on your chest. And this is so through the continuous tension throughout the 8 to even 20 reps, the tension is there at that entire amount of time. So the continuous tension is going to, again, allow for more blood flow. It's going to allow for the muscle to be fully exhausted after the working set. We always want the range of motion to begin and end with our elbows dropping and our elbows coming together at the top. Even though our bigger focus here is time under tension, and it is in fact a little bit of a shorter range of motion, we still want to imply dropping our elbows and then bringing our elbows together at the top of the motion. This is another one of my favorite machines. Again, this is something that's designed to be a decline chest press. I scooted the seat almost all the way down so that it would take away from the decline part of the motion. I'm trying to focus on the upper chest. But this is really good because this helps create, again, that tension that I'm looking for. But this is a machine that is very easy to put the stress on your shoulders. So you see a lot of people doing a machine like this, and you can see that they're using all shoulders or all triceps. So making the range of motion shorter, your intent is going to be to put the stress on your chest instead of something like your shoulders or your triceps. So what I ended up doing was a little variation of a machine fly here. This is what I finished up the routine with, and this is just going to be real time here. I'm going to do a few drop sets, and my camera died here, so you're not going to see my full. I think I did like 5 total drops. I think you'll see 3 of the 5 here. But so once again, time under tension, and throughout that whole 10 to 20 reps, and then that's going to fully exhaust the muscle. But then by us bringing in the factor of incorporating a drop set, dropping the weight is going to put less stress on the muscle, but then it's going to allow us to get more reps out of that next drop set. So by doing so, at the end of this drop set, we're going to be fully exhausting the muscle group. So this is something, it doesn't have to be this particular exercise, but incorporating drop sets not only at the end of your workout, but at other parts of your training is going to allow for more stress on the muscle, and in turn, hopefully more muscle growth. Alright, just getting out of the gym. Camera happened to die when I was finishing up chest, so you guys didn't get to see the triceps, but all I did was just some skull crushers, couple different types of press downs with a straight bar and with a just a rope. Always worried, again, like I always talk about, it's just keeping the tension, working the full range of motion. But I'm going to try to find some old clips of some triceps to possibly throw in there so you guys are seeing exactly what I did there. But other than that, appreciate you guys checking in. Thanks for always watching. If you guys did like the video, give it a thumbs up, and until then, we'll see you next time.